A Homelander, the ultimate hero. If PR disasters were a sport, on paper, he's got it all. Skyscraper-crushing strength, laser eyes sharper than your ex's insults, and a toothpaste commercial smile that could power an entire city. But let's lift that patriotic cape, shall we? Because being Homelander isn't just about soaring through the skies. It's about dodging existential crises, corporate puppeteers, and the awkward reality of being both idolized and absolutely feared. Sure, he's the strongest dude on the planet, but spoiler alert, that doesn't come with a happiness guarantee. If anything, it's an all-inclusive trip to Anxietyville. First-class ticket, no refunds. First up, the pressure. Imagine having to be perfect every second of your life. One tiny mistake and boom, everyone on the internet loses their minds. Did Homelander blink too hard? Is he hiding something? Or, oh no, his cape got stuck in a door. Is he getting weak? The poor guy can't even sneeze without someone thinking he's about to destroy a whole city. And don't even mention his looks. One bad hair day and suddenly, there's a whole article like, is Homelander's messy hair a sign of his mental breakdown? It's like living in a fishbowl. But the whole world is watching, and everyone's got a phone ready to roast you. Then there's the corporate grind. Yeah, he's the golden boy of Vought International, the face of their billion-dollar empire, but that also means they slap his name on everything. Homelander cereal? Check. Homelander workout gear? Of course. Homelander toilet paper? Yep, because nothing screams hero like wiping with his face. And the meetings? Endless. Homelander, can you dial down the god complex for this photo shoot? Or, hey, maybe don't vaporize the intern just because they brought the wrong latte? It's a miracle he hasn't lost his mind. Oh wait, he totally has, more than once. And honestly, when you're basically a walking nuke on a corporate leash, losing it isn't just possible, it's practically part of the job. And then there's the public. These people do not give him a break. They treat him like a free sample booth at Costco. Selfies? Autographs? Hey, Homelander, can you get my cat out of a tree? Like, dude, his laser eyes are great for blasting bad guys, not for untangling Fluffy from a branch. But the second he messes up, boom, cancelled. Homelander didn't wave at me. Homelander looked at my dog like it was a snack. It's like being a celebrity, but instead of paparazzi, the whole country is watching his every move, just waiting for him to snap. And let's be honest, he's not exactly the poster boy for emotional stability. If stable means one bad mood away from leveling a city, then sure, he's doing great. Honestly, it's a shock he hasn't started charging for autographs. Or worse, charging people not to get lasered. But the worst part? The loneliness. Yeah, he's the most powerful guy on the planet, but that doesn't exactly make him the life of the superhero party. Dating? Not happening. Oh wow, you can fly? Cool. But, can you also not laser me if I forget to text back? And friends? Please, the rest of the 7 either avoid him like he's the guy who microwaves fish at work or secretly plot to take him down. Even his coworkers would rather risk an awkward conversation with HR than share an elevator with him. And let's not talk about his mommy issues. Therapy isn't exactly an option when your therapist needs a hazmat suit and a will just to ask. So, how does that make you feel? Honestly, the only thing lonelier than being Homelander is probably being the guy who has to clean up after his laser tantrums. And even he probably has friends. Even the job itself? Total snooze fest. Saving the world sounds cool, but when you're as overpowered as Homelander, it's just boring. Oh no, a giant monster? Oh wow, another terrorist plot? Double yawn. It's like being the kid who always wins at tag. Except instead of tag, it's life or death battles, and instead of kids, it's entire armies. There's no challenge, no excitement, just the same old routine. Punch, laser, pose for the cameras, repeat. It's like playing a video game on God mode. Fun for 5 minutes. Then you realize you're just button mashing through the same boring cutscenes. Oh, and the worst part? The paperwork. Yep, even Homelander has to file incident reports. Cause of destruction. Laser eyes. Reason. Got bored. Honestly, the only thing harder than fighting a monster is pretending to look excited about it for the cameras. And let's talk about the mental toll. Homelander is basically an identity crisis in a cape, wrapped in a patriotic bow. Is he a hero? A villain? A corporate puppet? A misunderstood icon? Who even knows? All he knows is that he's one bad day away from a full-blown meltdown. And let's be real, when you're this powerful, a meltdown isn't just some emo phase. It's a full-scale national disaster. One bad mood, and suddenly it's not Homelander saves the day. It's Homelander levels a city because someone cut him off in traffic. He's got the emotional stability of a toddler, but the firepower of a nuclear warhead. And don't even start on his inner monologue. Am I the hero they deserve? Or just the one they're stuck with? Also, why does no one appreciate how hard it is to keep this jawline perfect? Spoiler alert. Therapy isn't really an option when your therapist has to sign a waiver just to ask. So, how's your week been? So there you have it. Being a Homelander looks like a dream, fame, power, and a jawline so sharp it could cut glass, but in reality, it's a never-ending nightmare. The pressure, the loneliness, the corporate nonsense. The guy's basically a walking billboard for everything from energy drinks to, yes, even toilet paper. It's enough to make even the strongest man alive want to curl up in a ball and cry. But hey, at least he's got that sweet Captain Crunch throne, right? Sure, it's made of cereal boxes and probably smells like milk, but it's his cereal box throne. Darn it. And let's not forget the perks. Unlimited laser eye access, the ability to fly anywhere for free, and the daily thrill of wondering, is today the day I finally snap and turn downtown into a parking lot? Truly, the life of a superhero is glamorous. If your idea of glamour includes existential dread and a lifetime supply of protein shakes.
God, I hate my life.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why it sucks to be Homelander. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to invest in some laser-proof therapy couches.